thanks for joining me. Time for another of my video blogs, I think. I've not done one for a while, and as always I've been musing as I ride along about motorcycling and the motorcycling lifestyle. And what I've just been thinking about today is, you know, what is it that appeals to me about motorcycles? Not just me, but lots of people. And one of them is that it's this beautiful meeting of art and machinery. And one of the things I really love is the fact that the principles of the four-stroke internal combustion engine are simple, and they all work in the same way, apart from rotary engines. I guess it's that four-stroke suck, crush, bang, blow. And yet there is such a huge variety and variation in design and styles of engines between different manufacturers, and even within manufacturers. Some manufacturers produce a large range of different types of bikes, and I think this is where the art takes over from the science. I just think about bikes that are popular, like the BMW with the opposed twin engine, the classic Triumphs with the parallel twins, Harley Davidsons and Ducatis, and so many other bikes with the V-twin engines. And of course we've got the inline four engines, and then between that we've got the triples, Laverdas, some of the Triumphs with the triple engines. And of course there's been experimentations with many other configurations, such as the Ariel Square 4, and we've got V4 engines, V6 engines, lots of different configurations of what will fit into a motorcycle frame. And each has its advantages and disadvantages in terms of the manufacturing process, the ease of maintenance of the bike, the efficiency of the engine, and how it is to ride, what the characteristics of the engine are to ride. So some designs have been less successful in others in terms of, for example, heat, and things like that. I've just realised with talking, I've just missed the turn. I wanted to take a left turn down that road I've just passed. That's the disadvantage of talking whilst you're riding. Yeah, just these little narrow roads, it's sometimes difficult to see the turnings. Here they are. This is the one. So it's not signposted or anything. We cross over the river here, over this little narrow bridge, and then heading off this way. Lovely roads. By the way, if you're wondering where I am in the Yorkshire Dales, which is in the north of England, and as you can see, it's an absolutely glorious day. Anyway, I was just musing over the wide range of different engine designs, and I'm not even getting into things like different riding positions, like sports bikes and cruisers and choppers and things like that. I'm just talking about the engine and the engine characteristics. And dog walkers, got them under control there. It's just you just get such a wide range, and the riding experience on these different bikes is vastly different. And that's why I enjoy owning and riding different bikes. So, for example, several of my bikes are twins, and yet they're all very different. The engines on those bikes are so very, very different. And for me, that's just one of the sheer joys of being out on a motorcycle. Now, I'm not such a petrol head when it comes to cars, but certainly with my admittedly more limited experience, I don't find that same kind of raw experience with cars. I find that many cars are much of a muchness. Yeah, granted the performance on some of them is better than others, but you don't get such a vastly different riding experience, in terms of working that engine as you do from motorcycles. Anyway, that's just my thought for today. Thanks for joining me, and hopefully see you again soon. Bye.